want them to do enact laws. We want them to take the initiative in creating peace in the world. But that peace cannot come because the governments are a part of the society. We are all a part of the society, and unless we individually recognize nonviolence and make it a part of our lives and live it, we cannot have a government that believes in peace. So it has to begin with the individual, and that is why my grandfather's very famous quote that has gone around the world is, "We must become the change we wish to see in the world." And because we overconsume them, we are depriving people elsewhere of these resources, and that is violence against humanity. And that was the first time I realized that all of these little things that we do every day, consciously and unconsciously, things that we overconsume and throw away because we have so much of it, that all of it amounts to violence against humanity or against nature. Lifestyle, where we have to maintain the prices of everything. Now, materialism and morality have an inverse relationship. When one increases, the other decreases. And we see this happening all the time. The more materialistic a person or a nation becomes, the less moral we are. And materialism has the tendency to make us control people through fear. The government controls us through fear. As parents, we control our children through fear, the fear of punishment. And that fear, it has a way of people have a way of getting over the fear. And so we have to keep escalating the punishment and the laws all the time to maintain that control. In a nonviolent culture of nonviolence, it is not controlling through fear, but controlling through love and respect. A new concept to everybody. When I talk about this, that when we parent our children and we punish them for misbehaving, we are planting the first seeds of violence in the minds of children. That anybody who does something wrong must be punished. And that is the first seed of violence that grows, and then it multiplies from there. I don't believe with people who say that violence is human nature and we can't do anything about it. We are just born that way. We are not born that way. We are made that way by the circumstances and by the way we bring up children. I was brought up in a nonviolent home where my parents believed in nonviolence. And when my two sisters and I misbehaved, we were not punished. Our parents did penance. They would fast, depending on the seriousness of the act. They would fast for a day or a couple of days. They wouldn't sit at the table, they would feed us, but they would tell us that they are not going to eat because they were not good parents and they didn't teach us the right way of behavior. And because the relationship between the parents and us children was based on mutual love and respect, we felt awful when that kind of thing happened, and we made sure that we never did that again. Learn a lesson from it. They simply shrugged their shoulders and said, well, this time I was stupid, I got caught. Next time I'll make sure I don't get caught. And so, punishment really doesn't teach anybody anything. It is through love and respect that we can make people understand things.